All right, we're going to start parallel and perpendicular lines. Some of this stuff may be a review for you. If not, we'll go through it and you'll know it. If it is, good for you. All right. What do you know about the slopes of parallel lines? Yep, they're the same slope, which means if the slope is 2/3, it's going to be parallel to 2/3. Remember, and the slope. Double lines mean parallel. How about perpendicular? They are the negative reciprocal. So 2/3 is perpendicular to -3/2. Okay. -4/5 is perpendicular to 5/4. Three is perpendicular to what? -1/3. Because remember, 3 is just really 1/3. To find slope, change in y over to change in x. All right, let's look here. So the parallel postulate is just something through any one point. There's only one parallel line. You can only draw one line parallel to this line. You can only draw one line that goes through this point P, because any other line will be slightly different slope, so it will intersect. So if you have a line and a point, you can only draw one line. We're going to write the equation of the line parallel. Right? We're going to write the equation of the line parallel that goes through this point. So what is the parallel slope? The parallel slope is 2. So if I have an equation, I would have y equals 2x plus b, because that's our parallel slope. How do I solve for b? Well, x and y are right here in this point, so I'm going to substitute them in. 10 equals 2 times this x2 plus b. 10 is 4 plus b. B is 6. So therefore, the equation is y equals, it's parallel, so it's the same slope, 2x plus 6. Again, parallel means same slope. Right? And now we want perpendicular, negative reciprocal. So the perpendicular slope, the negative reciprocal of 2 is -1/2. So I have y equals -1/2 x plus b. Here's my x and y, so I'm going to plug in my 10. -1/2, 2 plus b. My 2's cancel out, so 10, -1 plus b. B is 11. So that means my slope, or my equation, is y equals -1/2, because that -1/2 is perpendicular to 2, x plus 11. So if I graph these two lines, right, just do a rough graph here. I took this one that starts down here, it's going to go like this. Right? Then if I took this one, starts up here, it's going to go there. They are perpendicular. They are perpendicular. We will do some on a real graph, but I just want to show you that's what perpendicular means. When they cross, they're going to form a right angle. By those slopes being negative reciprocals, as this goes up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, this is going to go down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2. They'll have a point of intersection, but where they intersect will create a right angle. That's what it means to be perpendicular, and this is formed on a graph by having slopes that are negative reciprocals. I want to see it a little bit better here on this graph. I want to see it a little bit better here. So the first thing we have to do is identify, am I looking for parallel or perpendicular? Perpendicular. So the perpendicular slope to 2/3 is -3/2. So I have my slope, and it's going to go through this point. There's the point right there, -6,2. Okay. There's the line, 2/3, x minus 5. So I have 2 equals -3/2 times -6 plus b. 2 and -6 is -3. 2, -3 and -3 is 9 plus b. B is -7. So my equation is y equals -3/2 x minus 7. This line here should be perpendicular to this line here, this red line. So let's start at -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down 3, right 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. I cannot go down and right anymore, so I'm going to go up and left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep, it should definitely fit through or go through that point. Let's take our line. Go through here. These two lines are perpendicular. And you can see, there's your right angle. So when we're solving for parallel perpendicular lines, you have to identify the slope first, plug it in to get your B. One last one, then you'll have some stuff to do on your own. Okay. Now, we have 3 points. I'm giving you the 3 points, E, F, and Q, right? We want to find the equation so that PQ, or of PQ, so that PQ is parallel to EF. Wait a minute, there's no P. I have no P. Well, I need to then somehow find this equation. I have parallel, right? So that should tell me something. What does that tell me? What do I need? Because I don't have a P, so I can't find the slope of PQ. Ah, correct. Since it's parallel, I need the same slope. So I need the slope of EF. I need the slope of this red line here. So slope of EF is the change in y, -4 minus 0 over 5 minus -3. -4 over 8 is -1/2. The parallel slope is going to be -1/2. So I have -1/2 x plus b. Well, how am I going to solve for b? What am I going to use to solve for b? Yes, I need to use point Q, 4, 2. So Q is 4, 2. So since it's parallel, I need the same slope, and it's going to go through this point. I'm going to take these and I'll plug them in. 2 equals -1/2 4 plus b. 2 equals -2 plus b. Right. B is 4. So I have y equals -1/2 x plus 4. Let's check it out. Plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. -1/2. Down 1, right 2. 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 It falls through point Q. It falls through point Q like we want it to. And now, these two are parallel. I'm going to show you something here. To show lines are parallel, right? To show lines are parallel. You put two triangles on the parallel lines. That determines that they are parallel. Okay? All right, guys, there's some students try. Go through them. do your work, post it on the Google Classroom.